The Business Report brought to you with the compliments of CIBC First Caribbean. Banking that fits your life.
In business tonight, BITT Digital Inc. has become the first company to complete and exit the regulatory sandbox guided by the Central Bank of Barbados and the Financial Services Commission. Now, the sandbox provided BITT with the opportunity to test its blockchain-based financial technology products, services, and business models in a controlled environment while protecting consumers, stakeholders, and the financial system from undue risk. According to the Governor of the Central Bank of Barbados, Cleverson Haynes, the regulatory review panel considered the type of business activity trialed by BITT to be a candidate for regulation under legislation which is currently being drafted. The decision came following a thorough review of BITT's operations during the eight-month-long regulatory sandbox framework. In response to the announcement, CEO of BITT, Senator Rawdon Adams, stated that technology was the ideal partner for the financial services sector to take on to boost productivity and economic growth. He says the results of this sandbox will provide great comfort to BITT's potential partners and its customers. Well, the credit union movement has a critical role to play in creating wealth and building businesses in Barbados. This is according to Minister in the Ministry of Finance, Ryan Strawn. He was speaking during the recent reopening of the newly renovated headquarters of the Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union Limited in Belmont Road.
The credit union movement has a key role to play in matching the diverse skill sets within the membership with resources both financial and otherwise, which can catapult Barbadian industry, entrepreneurship, and creativity to an international stage. Through training and educational incentives, credit unions can continue to provide avenues for workers to become business owners and take part in the transformation of the Barbados economy.
Mr. Strawn has also commended the credit union for leading by example and taking several green initiatives.
In addition to online statements and partnership with Water Plastics and other entities who provide water tanks and retrofitting, you are offering your annual report in soft copy online. These efforts are commendable, and I hope that other businesses will take a page out of your book and consider implementing similar practices.
And it's time now to take a look at how those stocks traded on selected exchanges across our region.
Get started with Jamaica, where Supreme Ventures Limited was the volume leader with 93,843,191 units. And they were followed by Wigton Wind Farm Limited ordinary shares and Scotia Group Jamaica Limited. In Trinidad and Tobago, Sagicor Financial Corporation Limited was the volume leader with 32,175 shares changing hands for a value of $321,750. They were followed by NCB Financial Group Limited and Trinidad and Tobago NGL Limited. And right here in Barbados, Sagicor Financial Corporation Limited was the volume leader, trading 36,060 shares at $2.76 each. They were followed by Goddard Enterprises Limited and Bico Limited.
Minding your business with the kind compliments of the Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union Limited, who remind you that you are better with us.
On this edition of Minding Your Business, we put aside all those lovely barbecue pigtails and that lovely meat for some healthy eating with the Apple Crate Vegetarian Juice Bar. It was within a year of acquiring her master's in criminology, criminal justice, and social research, and not being able to find a job that frustration was setting in for Mahalia Mann. But her parents, who are both vegetarian and had already started their own small business, made a suggestion to her that proved to be life-changing.
I was getting really depressed about it, and my dad would say, well, you've grown up in the vegetarian industry, why not open up your own? And the Apple Crate. And yeah, so about 4 years running now, and originally we were thinking of a name, and we were like, an apple a day keeps the thoughts away, why not call it the Apple Crate? Since we're doing vegetarian and vegan based juices.
And she says the business has now expanded to the point where they also do private catering. But living on an island where Bajans truly love their meat, I had to ask Mahalia, who's actually vegan, how their healthy concept has been received so far.
When I first started out, I would say about support from the Bel-Airs Institute, the Canadian students. They were very health-minded. So they would come and get their juices, they would come and get their shakes. And then I realized that I can't depend on the tourists because that's a seasonal business. So I started to try to get more Bajans interested. So instead of a fish burger, there's the lentil burger. Everybody likes a roti. And yeah, now I would say it's 50-50.
She says more people are actually a lot more conscious about what they eat now, and around Cropover especially, they tend to see a sharp rise in people patronizing the bar. But she says there's another interesting fact about a lot of the people who buy their products.
My customers, the locals, they're not vegetarians. But this would be their health stock. So say for the whole week they eat meat, they would come here for their health meal. So I wouldn't say that it's based towards vegans, but most of my clients aren't vegetarians. They're more health conscious in that they watch what they eat, but they would eat meat as well.
And just what is their most popular item, you may ask? Let's start with the drink.
The most popular drink is the sea moss. That's more like a given because of it strengthens your back. So with guys and girls, I would find a lot of people coming for the shake. They call it the booster, the power, sea moss, everything. That's the most popular shake. The vegetable juices, a lot of females, they're more interested in the detoxes, cleansing cocktails, complexion juices, asthma, sinus, and cold. Those are the main popular vegetable juices I would find here.
And the most popular food item?
The lentil burger, people have told me that it is one of the best burgers that they've eaten. So the lentil burger, the rotis are quite good as well. Last year I introduced the meals, so things that you would normally associate with meat, I do a vegan alternative. So for instance, pudding and sauce, you mentioned pudding and sauce. I do a vegan alternative, a sweet potato pudding, and it's pickled. It's pickled cucumber, pickled vegetables, and that's served with the sweet potato pudding, and that's the pudding and sauce.
Wow, so many items on the menu, but which one do I help to make? Well, Mahalia suggests we make a sea moss based shake with coconut milk, and I just love coconut. Now she says this particular sea moss is actually a premium Italian sea moss, which she mixes with a number of special ingredients that include something called granny backbone, a special bark that is popular in Guyana and throughout South America. Add some ice, a choice of honey, agave or brown sugar, blend it all together, and voila, a powerful brew of healthy goodness. It's no wonder she's thinking about expanding.
So hopefully you'll say apple crate too, or some other creation, but yeah, hopefully I would like to open up another one.
Now if you'd like to get in contact with Mahalia and the Apple Crate Vegetarian Juice Bar, check out their Facebook and Instagram pages at the Apple Crate. You could also give them a call at 832-0352 or just visit their unique apple-shaped location just opposite the Sandpiper Hotel in Trent St. James.
So there's nothing quite like some healthy eating. It's something that we all should try to do. Special thanks to the Apple Crate Vegetarian Juice Bar for helping us out. Do have a good night.
Minding your business with the kind compliments of the Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union Limited, who remind you that you are better with us.